Anyway, that's fixed. We are gonna go ahead and jump right into the story. And I just had the tab open, so that was a bit dumb about me. But yeah, we are going to start with the prologue and finish off with chapter 1 today. So let's do this. Yo, Joe and Hunyang-chan. Good to see you guys. And Prisma. Sorry for the echo in the beginning. It's silly me. Anyways. Snow falls upon the silent night. The whole world seems to be cradled in white frost. The snow steadily blankets everything in its glittering luster, sealing away all sound. It's a cold, yet inviting scene. What the? This is probably Tomte. And that scene is the very first thing the man sees when he awakes. Where am I? Without even taking the time to brush off the snow piling upon him, he hurriedly picks himself up and begins confusedly scanning his surroundings to grasp the situation. It doesn't take long for him to realize the futility of this, however. Who am I? The man tilts his head, deeply perplexed. In his mind, he breaks down the current circumstances he's faced with. He has no idea who he is. He doesn't know where he is, nor why, or how he got there. Getting the protagonist introduction. You're gonna be honest, you're probably gonna be passed out later. Okay, well, thanks for joining in the beginning while you can. And also, welcome Azinu, Audley, and Prisma again. You just can't seem to remember. Not a single memory is surfacing, as though they too have all been buried and forgotten under the snow. We just started the entry. It seems Tay has been summoned, except he has a bad case of amnesia. And digging deep into his own mind for any trace of even his name brings him nothing but a dull, grinding headache. I can't. I don't know anything. It feels like my head's been split wide open. The man staggers forward aimlessly, knowing neither where he's going nor where he's been. What should I do? What can I do? Where can I possibly go? Please! If anyone's there! Tell me! Why am I here? What role am I to? The man collapses mid-sentence into the soft snow, unable to drag himself any further. Thought after thought rushes through his mind, but nothing is coming together to form an answer. Each thought is interrupted by the same dull ping before it even has a chance to assemble itself into something coherent. Still, he pushes himself to look deeper into his blank memories. No, I need to know more. I need to know who I am. It's all I can do. Please, don't stop me now. I can't give up on this. The man tries desperately to piece together the few dissociated fragments of memory that come to him, but they somehow don't even feel like his own memories. Give me back my role. Don't stop me now. Sweet Merry Christmas. Who? What? I don't really get this skin for the devils. Hey, it's Denmarose! Oh, good. I'm glad I caught you before anything happened. You wandered so far from the gate I had trouble finding you. The man stops racking his brain for a moment and turns his attention towards the jolly figure standing before him. You must be in great pain. I'm sorry you've suffered so. Memories ripped in twain cannot be mended so easily again. And it would never do to simply sit back and let you writhe in agony now, would it? More dead belly! The jolly older man twirls one finger through the air, and a stream of light trails from its tip, wrapping itself around the collapsed man's body. It's so warm. What is this light? You seem to have calmed a bit. That's good. But seeing as you don't know who I am, you must have just come from another world. The old man smiles and removes one of his gloves, and proceeds to gently caress the collapsed man's cheek. Goodness, you're freezing. My hand must feel so warm to that touch, no? The name's Dead Morose. I'm a bringer of joy to the young children of this world. This Tokyo. A bringer of joy? Oh, what great luck that you've come today of all days. I wouldn't have been able to meet you like this otherwise. I can form bonds only on one day out of the year, you see. It is the most limiting aspect of my role. He did mention that to us, but I didn't think it extended to people beyond himself. You're a very unusual person. You seem happy to see me. Do we know each other? Have we met before? Is there anything you can tell me about myself? Anything? At all? Dead shakes his head from side to side, though he maintains his smiles the whole time. That is Dead's shtick, being able to maintain a smile even when things are going tough. He doesn't even have any like super sad sprites on his art, as we saw in Sunshine. At most, he just like does a slight frown. I'm afraid not. This is, I believe, our first time meeting in this form. While flying nearby, I saw the summoning pillar shine brightly and a figure descend from the gate above. Oh, you can actually like see them descend. Curiosity got the best of me, I guess you could say. I rushed over and found he collapsed and half buried in the snow. Summoning pillar? Gate? I don't understand. I'm sure you don't. It's a lot to take in at once. I promise I'll explain everything. But first, you have a decision to make. Because I have a proposal for you. Dead out here looking out for free labor. And what would that be? Well, I cannot in all good conscience leave you out in the cold like this with no place to go. So, why not come with me and enroll in the academy I founded? What do you say? Excuse me? Here in Tokyo, those who come from other worlds are known as transients. I'm a transient myself, in fact. But transients not bound to summoners are classified as strays, which comes with a set of struggles all on its own. I see. However, if you were to become one of the students at my academy, it would be a different story entirely. Will you let me provide you guidance until the day you can stand on your own and make your way into this world? Are you serious? Why would you do so much for someone you only just met and know nothing about? What do you have to gain from this? It's simply what I do. I am Santa Claus, after all. Santa Claus? Dead snaps his fingers, and an oversized umbrella emerges from the giant present sack slung down his back. He then prompts the man to huddle under the umbrella with him, so as to keep the falling snow at bay. Come now, let us go. We have a new home to get to. All right. Thank you. Lucky Dante. The man joins Dead under the umbrella, but keeps his head down, gazing sheepishly at the ground. Nestling close, he can feel Dead's body heat, which further calms his frantic mind. Oh man, I'm jealous. This is nice. Though the man's mind remains blank and largely unfocused, the two words from Dead resonate within it louder than any others that were spoken. Santa Claus. Prologue, no title. A present from a thoughtful Santa. That's a subtitle. In the Shinjuku ward of Tokyo, there sits an academy known as Tokyo Santa School. It's an educational institution for those who aspire to one day become Santa Claus or take up some position closely associated with the jolly old elf. It's December, with Christmas mere days away, and the Academy is bustling with excitement and anticipation over what the students all agree is the most wonderful time of the year. What do these guys even do, like, across the year? Alright. That's enough talk! Time for an emergency Santa meeting. There are lots of ideas about the main attraction for the Santa departure ceremony. No final decision yet. So as headmaster, I'm taking control of the situation. Our unit's done and dusted now, so you'd all best keep up. Dad then draws one of his guns and fires a blank shot into the ceiling. Let's start by reviewing what we've got so far. Yo! Summarize what exactly the Santa department ceremony is about. Nice recap of the very first Santa departure we had. Yes, sir. Headmaster's dead, sir. Santa course second year, Yule speaking. On midnight of the 24th, just as the date turns to the 25th, all the Santas fly out into the night sky at once, sir. And this academy hosts a huge festival to entertain visitors from outside of school in celebration of the event, sir. And because of the festival's massive size, other high schools take turns serving as joint sponsors for the event each year. I believe it was Ikebukuro Academy, of course, for the Ikebukuro Christmas. I think the missionaries were featured briefly as well, but I can't remember for which. Maybe that was for Halloween. Anyway, it is true, though, that they actually do joint celebrations on regular. The Santas depart as a huge crowd cheers them off. It's a gratifying display of the fruits of our labors and efforts, sir. Was that to your satisfaction? Well done, Yule. You're truly becoming worthy of that Santa outfit. Sir? Thank you, sir. It's just as Yule said. The departure ceremony has become a real attraction for those beyond our academy. Not only have we seen an increase in visitors year over year, but more schools have offered to become joint sponsors as well. I can say without a doubt that this is the direct result of all your efforts, and I wholeheartedly commend you for that. However, we can't afford to rest on our laurels. The more attendees, the higher their expectations. Which brings us to the matter at hand. Well, almost. Before that, Krampus, what are the three Santa principles? It's appearance. It's what are the other ones? So appearance is like jolliness and the red outfit, and stealth. That's the second one. The third one is creativity or ideas or something like that. I think it's something like that. Fuck, what does Krampus sound like? Trying to remember his voice lines from his Halloween variant. Yes, sir. During Santa Course third year Krampus speaking. The three principles are appearance, stealth, and creativity, sir. Hey, I got it. We must be instantly recognizable as Santa by appearance. We must deliver our presence unseen with stealth. And we must adapt to overcome every situation with creativity. Those are the three Santa principles, sir. You're correct, Krampus. Lucky for you, it was an easy question. These are the principles by which we who work as, or for Santa live. And I answer we seek stems from these principles. Here are the select few chosen for the executive committee from among our Santa, Dark Santa, and Reindeer courses. Do us proud. I wonder if they have like an elf course. Sir, yes, sir! I'm becoming more like Santa Claus? Oh, the dream. I'll take that as a major compliment. I am flattered. And that's the spirit. I trust you runts won't let me down. You there. Santa Claus student! You have my permission to speak freely. What do you think we should do for the festival? Is this gonna be Tomte? No, it's not. Sir, I have a few ideas, sir. Firstly, we could... One by one, Headmaster Dead points to each of the students gathered in the classroom. Yo, Joe, welcome. Your favorite person. You're up there, but maybe we'll debate on if you're my favorite person. Hot steamy sex. Oh, I'm looking forward to it, but not with these characters specifically. At least not the featured characters. Soon, the blackboard is filled with ideas that are tabled for discussion. Don't worry, Joe. You're like one of my favorite, your persons of sometime. Maybe not all the time, but sometime. It's been fun talking to you lately, for sure, though. After hearing out each student's proposal, Dad carefully scans the list on the blackboard and speaks. I see. A buffet, a fashion show, carnival rides, theatrical performances. Nah, we'll save that for the entertainers crossover. These aren't bad ideas by any means, but none of them have quite the impact we're looking for. None of that oomph. Impact, sir? Have we not perhaps simply set the bar a bit too high? Maybe we've been overdoing it these last few years. Actually, I'm with Headmaster Dad. We should do something to really wow the visitors. Really catch them by surprise. Yes, exactly! See? The Dark Santas get it. I feel like their version of catching visitors by surprise might be taking things in a different direction, though. Well then, how do we resolve this stalemate? Brainstorm some more. I think we're just talking in circles at this point. We'll circle back as much as we need to. No matter how pointless the task may seem, we Santas must tackle it with gusto. You said it, Krampus. That's why you're the undulating star of the Dark Santas. Stop it! Stop it! I'm just trying to get this movie moving, is all. We haven't a moment to waste. Lots of green hair and pronouns with sassy personality. I was watching some videos about vocal fry and it was just like, usually I intentionally avoid it, but maybe I should intentionally add it to some characters. Well, let's get going then. Headmaster Dad, let's look at the options again with a fresh perspective. Headmaster Dad? What is he? Right. Sorry. Of course, that's just what we need to do. But first, there's something I need to take care of. One of you has not yet contributed a single idea to this list and is instead hiding behind a veil of Santa sneak. It's gonna be Tomte, and he's gonna suggest saunas. No crud. Did everybody get down? Headmaster's about to pop off. There you are, you little brat! Hey, zombie! Good to see you again. What about you? Favorite person? Okay, you guys... you guys are definitely up there. You're getting my family members, but you're all wonderful people that I talk to, and I enjoy them. And I look forward to these streams so I can talk to you. So, yeah, you're definitely up there, everyone. Damn impudent punk. My convocation ain't even worth waking up for it. After firing a chaotic barrage with all his guns, Dad glares down at the young man still asleep in his sleep. Love you guys. Well, would you look at that? Was she really there this whole time? I don't think anyone can match his Santa chic skill. I had no idea he was with us at all. How is he still asleep after all that gunfire? Quit being impressed. We gotta wake him up. You will? Right. Uh-oh. He's giddily picking out his next set of guns to shoot. Brace yourselves for another round. Hey, wake up already. Open your eyes or this whole building's gonna look like Swiss cheese from all the bullets. Huh? The building's getting cheesified. Oh no, emergency. Good, you're awake. Now we can... Hey, what are you... The young man hoists Yule over his shoulder, then lunges towards the classroom exit without missing a beat. Congrats, Yule, you're finally playing as Santa to someone else's reindeer. His movements are fluid and efficient. I can't let my reindeer get turned into a dairy product. Come, all of you, follow me to safety! Black Dead character trait shooting. He is a bit of one-note character, which is why I strongly prefer White Dead. But it seems a lot of people still prefer Black Dead. Excuse me. I'm not one of your reindeer. I mean, I'm a reindeer thing, sure, but still, I'm a Santa. That's the entire arc from the first two Christmas events. Don't you worry. I'll get you safety where I'm not the top herder of the Tokyo Santa School. Stop him. He's a lucky Yule. I don't think he's completely awake yet. He must be half dreaming. After him. Wake up, Tomte. Was that Headmaster Dad's guns? Oh, wait. Where am I? Yule? What are you doing on my back? Finally awake, huh? You've really made a mess of this meeting. The young man named Tomte, apparently not yet fully grasping the situation, has sleepwalked into his way into stares blankly at him. Oh my god, I don't know I'm fucking the words much. Let's retry that one. The young man named Tomte, apparently not yet fully grasping the situation as he sleepwalked his way into, stares blankly at Headmaster Dad. Could you maybe let Yule down now? We'll explain to you what's been we've been discussing so far once he's back on terra firma. Oh, that's a peculiar term. Oh, right. Of course. Yes. Please do fill me in, Krampus. I'd appreciate it. I see. So we're having trouble deciding what to set as our main attraction for the coming departure ceremony. Were you seriously asleep through the whole meeting? I know you've been busy of late, but... you know what? Whatever. You're the only one who has yet to offer any ideas to the pool. So what do you think we should do to wow the public? Saunas! Easy! Build a sauna! I knew it. They already fucking, A sauna? Eh? They already slanderized them in the event after Mystic Christmas, as we saw last time, a couple months back. They prefer black dead over white dead because they don't have taste. So true, so true. Chubby forever. It's like, also, literally, who's ever heard of muscular dead? Like, everyone knows about fat Santa. Who are you guys sipping over this, like, you know, dark, shadow, edgy OC of Santa? Come on, guys, really? Anyways, we're moving on to the part 2 of the prologue. He's cool? Name one cool thing he did. Literally. He only has like superficial coolness in terms of being like the edgy version. Did he do one cool thing really? He's barely story relevant even when he was actually featured in Sunshine. He was like asleep half the time. He used guns. No, that's not qualifying as being cool. Easy! Build a sauna! A sauna? A sauna. When you say sauna, you mean those really hot, steam-filled rooms? I think that's what he's talking about. Is that really good fit for the Santa departure ceremony, though? Go on, Tante. Let's hear your idea. Shout out the Hedgehog Club member. I mean, there's literally the Dark Santa class for that, and it's literally just being the edgier version. In my world, the sauna is sacred, and it isn't rare to enjoy one around this time of year, you know, as Christmas time. It also has many great physical benefits, including muscle relaxation and enhanced blood circulation. In the case of a dry sauna, followed up with an ice cold bath called an Avanto, and it's even more effective. Then there's the more popular steam sauna, where you stir water on hot stones for instant misty goodness. Then there's even a type of sauna where you're meant to rub salt on your body before going in. So many varieties to choose from. Haven't you been complaining about your back pain, Headmaster Head? Saunas will help with that. They're perfect for it, in fact. Alright, already. You made your point. You can go back off now. You're starting to remind me of my other half. You know what? A sauna doesn't sound too bad. I kind of want to try one out right now, in fact. Yeah, me too. Set out all your impurities and chug down a nice chilled drink. Sounds kinda great, actually. Some servants have regular body temperature, so we tend to avoid saunas.
Selfishly speaking, I love him. There's nothing like diving in a cold bath right after coming out of a hot steamy sauna.
They're definitely making a good case here. There are a lot of benefits to sauna idea, and it's certainly what stand out. None of this has to do with Christmas. They're just like, here's this cool thing. Let's just put Christmas on it. We all want a sauna. We all want a break, but just slap Christmas on it. I mean, look, there's the students are getting out of hand, which is, I guess, is normal for students.
Well then, what do you say, everyone? Do you want to build a sauna for a festival?
Yeah! Character tells off Dead's back pain. I mean, that's literally his like entire character arc is either guns and being angry or his back pain. Let's see. The only Dark Shadow Edgy OC that matters is Sheena, and he's not here, so like for real. I mean, there's lots of plenty. No, I'm pretty sure it's just Sheena who's like edgy and chubby. Never been to Sauna before. You've been to Sauna. I've never been to Sauna. I'd like to go to one. I had a massage before. It was kind of shit, and I don't really get the appeal of massages. But I think the person that massaged me was just like being a bit lazy, because I was like some hot woman or something. Whatever. I hate heat, but I think you'll try it out one day. Can't say if it's worth it or not, but I can say massages aren't. Welsh Island and North Sauna and bathhouses are a thing. Didn't know. You're just describing Valentine's stuff. I did get the impression that it was just like they did summer winter before, and then for Valentine's stuff they did like winter summer or some shit like that. It's very bizarre. They're just switching and swapping around holidays as they see fit.
Not bad for something off the top of your head, Tomte. Ideas like this highlight your knack for hospitality. Sauna could really help those scheduled to depart that night relaxing, de-stress before heading out. There's just one problem. Isn't it supposed to be celebrating with like some other school? I'm not sure if it's much of a ceremony for everyone else besides actual Santa students. I know what you're about to say. You believe saunas just aren't exciting enough to be attractions on their own. But I can assure you, that's not the case, at least for me. See, like with Santas, saunas have the three basic principles that bring them together.
So, 3 sauna principles, so to speak. Phineas and Ferb Club. Talk about Swinter.
Exactly that, Huel. There, what'll make this idea work? A sauna experience is completed with a sauna, the Avanto, and a little sunbathing. You're warming your body in the sauna, cool it back down with the Avanto, and relax outdoors to bring yourself back around. Everyone who comes to the departure ceremony should be able to experience that, but we'll need a large facility to do it. Some know this method as contrast bathing and believe it helps mend the body's autonomic systems. Indeed, if you can build a facility large enough to meet everyone's needs, I think this just might work.
Kind of ridiculous to be building buildings just for this one ceremony, but then again, we literally do that already for Olympics to an even more insane degree.
Now all we need to decide on is who's going to oversee this project. Are you up for it, Tomte? Absolutely. If we're going with the sun experience, I'm all on board. You can count on me to get it done. It's actually super exciting. I've always wanted to provide 4 people on a large scale like this.
You're so imaginative, Tomte. I would never thought to suggest the sauna. Krampus, is everything alright? Can this nuts fit in your mouth? I mean, we can try. Structures, some people call it Wummer. I think, was that a line? I feel like that was a line in the show.
It's decided then! We'll be building and operating a sauna facility for this year's departure ceremony. And Tomte will oversee the project. Tomte, please cooperate with the other schools, and let's get this event rolling. You got it. I won't let you down. The other executive committee members are at your disposal for assistance. Don't hesitate to delegate. We're counting on you. So concludes the meeting. You're all dismissed. Oh, but before I forget, Tomte, please come see me in my office later. You're sleeping during an important meeting, after all.
Also, you just noticed this event will be gone sometime next week. But yeah, that's why I'm like in a rush to actually do this playthrough. This is no normal time we do it, but I would normally split this into this week and next week. However, I'm doing all 4 streams consecutively starting today ending on Tuesday, because there's this event is gone in the blink of an eye, for good reason.
Hey, Tomte, do you have a minute? Just wanted to check. Are you sure you're up for overseeing this project?
Of course.
I always have to. What is it, Krampus? You look like you're about to challenge me to a fight or something. Well, I'm not playing around. I know you've got a lot on your plate around this time of year.
There's gonna be 4 parts. What is he getting at? It's Christmas time. We're all busy right now. Does he know something about Tomte that the rest of us don't?
I appreciate what you're willing to do, really. Thanks to you, we have a solid plan for the festival's main theme. But if you're so tired that you're falling asleep in class, taking on something like this is clearly going too far. Krampus. I mean, I hear you, but how can I pass up an opportunity like this to help so many people? I'm the top herder of the Nice Listers, after all. It's my duty to care for the mental and physical well-being of everyone. And this gives me the chance to help expel all the impurities and fatigue from everyone's body, to keep them happy and healthy. Top herder of Nice Listers, eh? You know, Tomte.
What the? Where's that sound coming from? Young Krampus remains startled and confused for a moment as the classroom door slides open. A moment later, the source of the cacophonous racket comes barreling in. Merry Christmas! Xmas Cree! Xmas Cree!
Oh, it's just the devils. Are you the ones making all that noise?
Xmas Cree! This is rare. We've never seen you in the classroom. You're always hanging around the headmaster's office.
Yeah, this is a surprise visit for sure. What's up, elves?
Hey, it's Tom Griesner.
I brought them with me, Tomte. Or are you hungry? I also brought some stew with me. Of course you'll have some, won't you? Won't you?
Mr. Todd Griesner! Yes, we'd love some stew.
Wonderful. Today I've prepared cream stew with cooked salmon slices. Ooh, that sounds good. Why bring the elves here, though? Well, either way, thanks a bunch for the stew. Whoa! These are some big chunks of salmon! I was bringing the stew to someone in the office kitchen when I saw them marching together like a conga line. Seems they got lost looking for you, Tomte. You're quite popular with the little ones.
How many parts, I mean the story, I see. For this one, there's gonna be just a 3-part prologue as well as episode 1. Tomorrow's episode 2 and 3, the next is 4 and 5, and the next is 6, and the 1-part epilogue. How can you pass up opportunity to create a cruising spot in Tokyo? Okay. That's definitely a joke for an era, for a certain demographic. Not everyone will understand what it means to cruise, but for those that don't know, I mean, I only know of it, but it's like this old gay slang where you go to a certain place and you give each other blowjobs or some shit like that. I don't really think it works that well nowadays, but who might say? I'm never gonna participate in it. That reminds you that you had beef stew today. Want?
Really now? Well, let's get you all taken care of then. That's what we do best, after all. Come on.
Tomte! Tomte! You don't think Tokyo needs him. Honestly, everyone's pretty horny already. Yeah, they don't need any cruising spots. But if they do actually have one, I believe it's what's it called? Nichome, aka Nikabukuro. Whew. Now that's some good stew, and nothing compliments stew quite like these dinner rolls too.
I just love this broth. It's almost like a milky porridge. Oh, by the way, I heard you're chosen to manage the main attraction for this year's departure ceremony, Tomte. Whoa, words travel fast. Who told you that, Mr. Tom Griesner? Headmaster Dad, when I passed him in the hallway earlier, he told me that out of all the proposals, your idea was selected. Headmaster Dad, that reminds me. I was supposed to go see him in his office. He's gonna scold me for sleeping in class. Can't believe I forgot. Wouldn't be better to forget. You almost seem like you're looking forward to getting chewed out by him. No, just ate out by him. Why wouldn't they be? Headmaster Dad enjoys dishing out punishment, and I get to let him indulge. It's a win-win. Now you're making it sound like a kink. A what?
I don't think he's a masochist, but he seems to have a thing with whipping with his Christmas tree leaves or whatever they are.
Anyway, let's get going, loved ones. I'm going to the headmaster's office now, so bring you all back with me.
Also, how do you pronounce his name? I swear I say everyone's names wrong. It's Ton Grisner. I had to look it up. I'm pretty sure it's Ton Grisner, not Tan Grisner. Not Tan Grisner, nothing like that. It's Ton Grisner.
Alright, I'm off to get chastised. I'll see you later, Yule. Krampus, move out of the way! It's my turn to get chastised, my dad.
That bastard Tomte.
Tomte certainly does love pleasing others, doesn't he? Always to a fault. He must have so much to do around Christmases.
Mr. Ton Grisner, can I ask you something about Tomte?
You.
He's tasked with finding out who's naughty and nice, right?
Yes, that would be his primary assignment during the season. Santa Claus give presents to the nice, while Dark Santa sling coal and such at the naughty. Headmaster Dead Moroz is the only professional Santa with the adaptability to be either one as needed. So, what can those of us able to be only one or the other do before the ceremony? It's the same as Tomte, right? We need to know who's been naughty or nice so we can be sent to the appropriate houses. Well, he's taking care of that for us.
Tomte is finding that out for us all on his own. Wow, he really does go out of his way to take care of everybody, huh? I see. I guess he is masochist then. Or in the very least, not a masochist, more so an extreme doormat, which is not sexual necessarily. It's not like tanning in the sun, it's more like taunting in the sun. I don't know why I said that, that sounds stupid. The goat, the birchwood bundle, sacred artifact.
So you didn't know then? And that's what keeps Tomte so busy when he barely has time to sleep at night.
No wonder I've been only assigned to houses with those who've been nice. Tomte's been making doubly sure of it, huh?
It's hard for those with great power to shoulder their charge. The rest of us should just provide support wherever we can. Some may seem like superstars, but never forget that it's through the efforts of everybody, together, that we succeed.
We won't. I guess that's what they do outside of the actual Christmas event for the other 364 days. Although it seems Tomte's handling those 364 days on his own. Meanwhile, at the headmaster's office,
I've checked the list, and checked it twice. I see you made it clear who's been naughty or nice.
I see. So he's going there for, in reference to this, not just his punishment.
At first, I thought everything was going smoothly. But then I got to this month's data. Was there some issue with my list? I conducted my investigation just as I do every year.
Every year, huh?
Oh, nothing like that, Tomte. Your work was impeccable as always.
Dad looks back down at the list with a frown. He furrows his brow even tighter as he focuses on the names listed for the month of December.
There's just been such a sharp increase in the naughty section. So there are more people who've been naughty this month. That seems odd, with Christmas coming up. Did something happen?
Well, according to Mystic Christmas, or Sunshine Christmas, it seems that people actually look forward to seeing Dark Santa.
That is the question, isn't it? Headmaster Dud. If you can't think of anything that might have caused this, that's fine. I was just wondering if you had any insights.
I'm sorry, I really don't know. Is Tomte causing it?
I'll take your word in looking into this matter then. I'm sure it's just happenstance. Sorry to have bothered you. No, please, let me help. I want to be useful, Master Dead. Be reasonable. I know how many responsibilities you've taken on as it is. You're a herder. You create the naughty and night lists, and now you're in charge of the ceremony, on top of being a student.
What does it mean to be a herder?
I still want to take this on my own. I owe that much, Headmaster Dead. You gave me a place where I belong in this world. The least I can do is make sure I put my weight. Tomte. You want to switch? But I'm still mellow. Whoa! Wait!
Better Santa! Belly Santa!
Headmaster Dead? Hello, Tomte. How are you doing? I understand you've been overworking yourself a bit, as my dark counterpart insinuated. I'm really sorry if I made you worry. I mean, yes, I was dozing off a bit, but I'm perfectly fine otherwise. Honest. So please, don't be mad at your other self or anything. I'm the one who chose to take care of these responsibilities of my own accord. I feel anxious when I don't have people depending on me. It's like my link with everyone else is at risk of being severed.
No. He's poking at something very sensitive to Dad, because that's exactly Dad's case.
Tomte, I need you to listen carefully to what I'm about to say. The bonds we all share with you are woven and knotted tightly. They won't break. You don't ever need to worry about that. That's very kind of you to say. So please, relax and do what you honestly want to do. You don't need to take on everything that crosses your path. What I want to do. That's right. You too are in the Santa Claus now. Why not deliver presents to the children this year like the others? You always choose a backstage role, so to speak, but that means you haven't yet handed presents to the children directly, have you?
Well, not much of a Santa in that case of making an appearance, but then again, Santa is known to be responsible for taking care of the naughty and nice list as well. So he's doing Santa things, just not the visible Santa things.
Well, I've always interpreted my role as being one of support and care for the Santas who took me in as their own. I'm more comfortable in the background, helping them do what they do best. That's more rewarding to me than sitting in the sleigh.
Dead smiles, his eyes glazing over a bit as he gently embraces Tomte. Well, I guess he treats him a bit like a son.
Damn it, Tomte! That should have been me! That should have been me!
God damn it. I'm so jealous. Okay, we are moving on to the third part prologue. Let's do this. Sorry guys, give me like a couple seconds. Hey, yeah, we're all back in the third part of the prologue. We are also doing the, what's called, episode 1, so we're not nearly halfway done yet. We're about halfway done. Chair stream. I mean, it happens. Come on. I'm usually, like, here constantly, but, like, sometimes I need to hop off stream. While Tomte and Dead are busy discussing their former duties at Santa School, Snow begins falling anew across Shinjuku. Kango is the first of your group to see this as he looks out the window. Hey! Hey! Everybody, look outside! It's snowing! Check it out! So it is. It doesn't look like there'll be enough to pile up, but I guess it has been exceptionally cold in these past few days. I've heard this year is going to be much colder than usual. This may yet prove to be one of your highly coveted white Christmases. Ugh, not covered by me, that's for sure. I suppose we should have a hot pot dinner again tonight then. Come on, seriously?
I mean, sure, it warms us up, and 'tis the season for it and junk, but enough is enough. Don't be an ingrate. It takes a lot of effort to prepare. You know, I even make the broth from scratch. I get it, Shiro. Hot pots are cheap to make, but super healthy, so it makes sense to depend on them when it's cold out. Yep, winter is hot pot season. I don't think I've ever had hot pot, or if I did, I must have forgotten, but I know it's a traditional thing. I guess I don't participate in that specific tradition very often. Oh my god, curry! I love curry. I'd rather have curry. Curry, huh? Oh, how about I do a curry-flavored hot pot tonight, then? Best of both worlds. Damn it, no! Get your mind out of that hot pot gutter. What's wrong with you? Listen, some stuff in the fridge is just about to expire, and hot pots are the best way to clear out the most ingredients. Huh? I knew something seemed off. Ryoto Yakushibaro, how is it that you have not jumped into this conversation regarding food? Very perceptive, Toji. Me? Is that really so surprising? Maybe not always, but Toji's onto something today. You've been preoccupied all morning. What is it you're drawing? Curious. Do you want to know? No, not especially. Ouch! Ouch! Hey! Rude! Now, don't be shy. Let me show you my masterpiece. Ryota's gotten to be quite assertive lately. Must have been that main story chapter development, even though this is not part of that loop. Let's see it. Is this a blueprint? Ryota proudly unfurls a document he's been working on, which turns out to be plans for his ideal cake. Is this supposed to be a recipe for a Christmas cake? Or other blueprints for building one? You could say that. I'm the pastry chef, so I can't tell you how to bake one, but I can sketch out what I'd like to see. Okay, you're pretty much just putting the work on Choji, but sure. That is very like you, Ryota. 3 layers, each disparate flavor. How gluttonously ambitious. I'm glad you understand, Maritaka. Why does the cake have to have only one flavor, you know? Ooh, it's Christmas themed. Can I get a slice on the sun? Is this what you're gonna ask Santa for? Nah, actually, I was gonna ask Choji to make this for me. Me? Well, sure, I didn't mind. But if I went by your blueprint, this cake would be big enough to feed a whole crowd and then some. See? No, that's just it. I didn't draw this out for me to eat alone. Isn't the Santa departure ceremony just around the corner? Ah, now I get it. Choji makes a large cake for that ceremony every year, but always has trouble deciding the design for it. It's a cake meant to be shared by everyone who attends, so it needs to be as tasty as it is beautiful. It's a balancing act. So, what do you think of this design? I just wanted to give you what little help I could. It's lovely. Though the problem is, well, I hate to say it, but I'm not the one they commissioned to make the cake this year. What? Really? Why not? You make the best cakes! The departure ceremony just won't be the same without your cake! Calm down, Ryota. Your cake is a lot tastier. Give Choji a chance to answer. I just said this year's departure ceremony is a little different. Someone else is handling the sweets for it. Instead, we Shinjuku Academy cooking clubbers are taking on the main course. Roasted chicken, salad, and hors d'oeuvres, I think. Oh, that sounds great! You must really love your cooking to want to handle the main course. Congrats, Choji! Thank you, Shiro, but, well, sorry, Ryota. I can't work on that cake for you. Can I ask you something, Choji? Sure. What is it? This person having sweets. Are they any good? Oh, absolutely! I've had a bite of this work and it was delicious. He'll definitely make a cake that'll satisfy everyone there. I have no idea who they could be referring to. Triple M, Ryota, and Choji cakes. Alright, everybody. That's enough chit-chat. It's time for homeroom together. So, find your seats, please. What's with that smile, Ryota? You seem to be in a rather good mood today. I'll tell you the good news after class, Mr. Mononobe. Well, I'll be looking forward to that. Knowing you, it's sure to be something about Christmas cakes, I'd wager. He knows you so well, Ryota. How astute. Anyway, I have a few announcements to make, so listen up. For starters, I finally got an infant in this year's Santa departure ceremony. Tokyo Santa School will be hosting it as they have every Christmas Eve, of course. Hey, Shinjuku Academy! So that's who they're collaborating with this year. Neat. And Shinjuku Academy will be assisting their executive committee, so be sure to apply if you'd like to take part. Yeah, I don't think they've ever done this before. But, strangely enough, I don't think there's any Shinjuku Academy members that have variants for this event. Well, maybe Tetsuya. I'm not entirely sure what school he's in. The first and third years each have organized a committee of their own, with Mr. Jean and Mr. Treaton supervising. And lastly, on the subject, here it is. We received the facts from the Santa School just a short while ago. It seems they've decided the main attraction for this year's event will be... sauna. What? A sauna? Excuse me, Mr. Mononobe. Could you repeat that? I'm not sure I quite caught it. Oh, you did, Shiro, you did. That's just what the fact says. I'm a bit perplexed by it myself, if I'm being honest. May I have a look? Huh. That is definitely what it says. Yep. I'm not sure how long they intend to cater, center a whole festival around such thing, but that's what they're telling us. So we'll be helping build a sauna for a festival about Santa Claus. Would that not wreck the Christmas vibe? I understand the confusion. I plan to confirm with your faculty, and I'll let you know what I find out tomorrow. Anyway, that's it for Omum. Shiro, if you do the honors, please. Yes, sir. Class dismissed. So, I just got back from the office. There was no mistake. The departure ceremony theme is a sauna, as stated. Huh. Not a weird theme. What are the Santas of this world doing? I don't know, but it kind of takes me back. There's this bath's house where the sauna we used to go to all the time, remember? I do. I remember a certain someone kept getting us in trouble for swimming in the baths. Not a lot of good memories there. Well, I do prefer hot springs over saunas to begin with. Ooh, I'd love to get one atop a hot snowy mountain again. I must admit, I agree with you, Kengo. There is a little better than a deep soak in hot bath to warm one's body and soul. Come to think of it, here in Tokyo, baths are always close at hand, but one must need to actually seek out a sauna. True. It's no wonder we're relatively accustomed to them. To be honest, I'm not sure I'd even go in if I were to see one in town. If I may ask, have you ever been in a sauna, Arthur? Nah, unfortunately not. Though my endorsement a moment ago was for baths, not saunas, I would venture to say that sauna experience is worth having. Is there a difference? I think, oh yeah. What's it called? The hot springs are you actually go in and dive or get in the water. I believe saunas, you don't actually do that. It's just like the steam. Well, if the departure ceremony is gonna have a hot sauna this year, we might as well go try it, right? Indeed, Ryota. This could be the perfect opportunity to experience what a modern sauna has to offer. Yeah, count me in too. I've been one since I was little. As long as we make certain we stay hydrated, I'm willing to try it as well. Just be careful we don't pass out. I'll help keep an eye on the situation, Chiro. I'm quite accustomed to watching out for those who need supervision. It's still then, went to Sauna Hawaii. In fact, if we're all going, let's make it a sauna party. Whatever that means. Alright, I'm off then. Sorry, I've been leaving all the dinner prep to you lately, Shiro. You have a lot of meetings to get to for the departure ceremony, right? I got this, Shoji. It's no trouble, so don't worry. Shoji, I was really looking forward to your cake, but I know how important this task is for you, so I'll be looking forward to your course meal instead. Come to think of it,
I love everything you make, so it's all good. Thanks, and I'll see you later. Sauna hot pot party to make sure they enjoyable. I'm not sure if that'd be a good mix, but I guess warm food isn't the worst thing to go after having a hot day in summer. Right, let's get home. Hey, Ryota, what are you doing? Let's go. Hey, everyone. I have something I want to ask you. We're out of Southern. What is it? Anything for you, Ryota. I'll suck your dick. Thanks, Arizon. Well, I've been meaning to suggest this since the moment the Santa departure ceremony came up. You need us to help you with something? You know you can ask us anything. I know, and it's only a suggestion, but... I was wondering if we could all volunteer to join the executive committee and take part in preparations together. Is there a specific reason for this request? It might not be all that significant, but it's because this departure ceremony is going to be sauna-themed. I was surprised by the idea at first too, but the more I think about it, the more I like the idea of a winter sauna. It'll help anyone who gets exhausted recover and feel good, right? I'm sure Choji, Yule, and Krampus are all very busy right now, and I want to show them how much they are appreciated. And I figure if we could do that together as a group, it'd make the whole thing an experience to remember. Because we know that's here to sing, all about memories. Ryota. Sorry, I know it's a pretty big ask. I'm going to go sign up though, so I'll catch you all later. Well, I'd love for everyone to be there. Really? You mean it? I, Moritaki Shino Inuzuka, hereby pledge to earn my hand to this noble cause. You know, if everyone else is up for it, what the heck? Might be fun. I've had a little involvement with this Christmas of yours, so this may be a good opportunity to learn about it. If you're going to go see Mr. Monobi sign up, I'll join you. Making lasting memories is never a bad idea. Oh, shucks! You're the coolest, everyone. Well, let's make this the best Christmas ever. Let's go have ourselves a lovely sauna. Yeah, thanks for the support, Ayrton. Ryota wants Choji's cakes. I mean, he gets plenty of it, I'm sure. I'm back from Mr. Mononobe's, so we're going to be joining the executive committee to help set up for the court ceremony. But though he said he'll try to pull some strings, there's no guarantee we'll be involved with managing the sauna. I mean, that's fair. They need help where they need help. They need help where they need help. Can't be picking and choosing where to lend a hand. And hence, that's how Kengo ends up being featured in this event. I think he's featured in this event. Some say setting up is more fun than the party itself, so I think we'll be fine even if we're separated into different teams. How curious. You okay, Moritaka? Why are you all looking around? Did he see something? Oh, sorry. It is nothing. What is this feeling? A sort of indistinct presence? We got the infernal devil looking over and making people evil. I have returned. Shiro, may I have a look at the minutes of the meeting? Sure thing, Toji. Sorry to have continued without you. Was that phone call urgent? Is everything okay? We didn't keep you from any prior engagements, did we? It was fine. A simple routine call from Master Hogan. Toji shoots a glance your way, which suggests there's more to this. A fact he quickly confirms. But he did mention something interesting. There is an incident creating a stir among the police. A rumor of sorts. Oh? Do tell. Master Hogan is quite the gossip, surprisingly. He informed me of it as if in compensation for the news of the departure ceremony. On the topic of which, he expressed great interest. He said he will be first in line for a sauna once the event is underway. Never mind that. Get to good stuff. What's this rumored incident you were getting at? Well, according to Master Hogan, there have been reports lately that Santa Claus is terrorizing children. What?
I find that a little hard to believe. That's not something Santa would ever do. Are the kids who report this on Santa's naughty list and looking to get even or something? How are they been terrorized? There has to be some kind of mistake. Nobody in Santa's school would be mean to kids. I mean, except the Dark Santas. The Santa Claus we know, the Santa Claus Yule aspires to be just as unlike that. Yoda. The adults of this world all believe in Santa. He is a being of great renown who has watched over them since childhood. So naturally, most adults refuse to accept the veracity of this incident. They feel some children are simply lying for attention. But you're saying there's more to it than that. Indeed. The number of reports is increasing by the day, and the one being accused is always the same. Santa. So it's like a like it or not kind of situation. Too much evidence to ignore. Man, this is messed up. And the sheer number of reports finally convinced the skeptics then. Some within the police force has begun investigating Santas more carefully, yes. And Dead Burrows is a prime suspect. Oh, no! Headmaster Ted! No! What the? Who said that? Wait, I feel a presence. What's going on? There's someone... Is this gonna be Tomte? Is he using his sneak ability? There's somebody else here with us. This is the presence I sensed earlier. It has grown more substantial. Please, tell me all the details. What do you mean Headmaster Dead is a prime suspect? Is that Tomte's skin? I can't really tell. It is. You! Who are you? That outfit of yours. Are you a Santa as well? Crap! I got so caught up in your story I undid my Santa sneak. Santa sneak? So you are a Santa then? Retreat! I gotta get out of here! You'll never catch me if I use my Santa escape! Okay. Hold it right there! We have questions for you, jolly old scoundrel. You're not dare flee the scene. We cannot allow you to escape. Stay where you are, Santa. Huh? We can see you clear as day now. You ain't going nowhere. They can see me, even through the stealthiest of my evasive maneuvers. Does Santa escape? Could it be that the people's faith in Santa's wavering? Please, wait, Santa. Listen, I'm friends with a reindeer named Yule. What? You know Yule? The one with impressive antlers and that highly brushable fur coat. He does seem cute like that. Please calm yourself. We don't intend to hurt you or accuse you of anything. We just want to talk. Well, I suppose if that's all you want. Right. I'm sorry to have surprised you. It's a long story, but if you'll permit me to tell it, I think I can explain myself. My name is Tomte. I'm a second-year student in Tokyo's Santa School's Santa course. Oh, you're in the second year of the Santa course. So you're in the same class as Yule? Ryota Yakushimaro. It is unwise to be so trusting with strangers. Answer, intruder. Why are you here? We won't let you go until we're sure you harbor no ill intentions. Well, there's been a sudden and significant increase in naughty children lately. So Headmaster Dead tasked me to find out why. Can you prove that you're not the unscrupulous Santa Master Hogan and his police force are looking for? Well, I kinda can. Maybe. Like, with the power by secret effect, I believe that may actually be possible. Tomte activates the secret effect. What at first glance appears to be a simple notebook begins to glow intensely in his hand. This notebook records the memories of whoever I specify. Of whoever I specify, allowing me to look into them. Oh, is that how you prepared the naughty list so easily? And it lets you read others' memories. Yeah. Around this time of year, I use this ability to sort out who's been naughty and who's been nice. In fact, that's basically the only time I use it at all. I try to limit what memories I allow myself to look at. That sounds pretty invasive, and like a pain. Why not just look at whatever you need to and look at in order to do whatever y'all do? I believe memories are sacrosanct. They're the records of what we've done in our lives. Best handled with care. I all have a few memories you want to keep to yourselves, right? probably wouldn't be too happy to learn they got leaked. That's a good point. I'd feel pretty hurt knowing somebody was digging around my head like that without my permission. Apologies for the bluntness, but would you mind getting to the point? How do you intend to use your sacred artifact now? He's gonna use it on himself. I can share my memories with all of you. That should prove my innocence, right? Share? Your memories? Yeah? If nothing else, you'll be able to see the headmaster dead and Yule, which would at least prove I'm a Santa student. I hate to point this out, but that wouldn't necessarily prove anything. Our sacred artifact might just be fabricate memories. I guess that's true. Don't know what else I can do, though. You'll kind of just have to trust me, I suppose. Hey, why not read memory? Then we'll know if the notebook's legit. Was this like a big no-no that Alice erased her memories for? When she somehow we had a glimpse of her memories and they're like, no one else must know. That is a very noble sentiment, but you need not take on such a dubious task. Allow me to do so in your stead. Thanks, Maritaka, but it's okay. I really don't mind. A little embarrassing, but I'll manage. Everything. Always gotta volunteer for stuff like this, don't you? Give it up, Maritaka. That's just how it is. I'll make sure I got your back, though, if things go south. What are your partners for, right? I'll have your back in this. No Santa that even if you appear to be trying something shifty, we will cut you down. Whew. Seems you're really trusted by everyone here. I can only hope I can earn that kind of trust as well. Let's get to it. Tante's secret artifact emits a bright light, and symbols only he can read appear on the page of the notebook is open to. Only he can read it? Well, that's not very helpful. What the? These memories? Ooh, that's a big no-no. I suppose some things don't change across loops. The image flashing before Tante's eyes show the memories you've accrued since the day you came to Tokyo, but nothing before. It's never that easy, is it? So, you're missing memories of your life prior to coming here, huh? Just like me. We're in the same boat. As your memories are recorded, Tante's are written out in detail as well. It seems to be working like an exchange, with each of you getting a glimpse into the other's life. Tangrisnir, Krampus and Yule, and Dead Murdos, and Tante in some fields. Tante's memories flow vividly into your mind. You see him wake up in Tokyo, confused and disoriented. You see him get accepted in Santa School, and then you see a collage of all the joyous days he spent with Dead and the others. But at the end of it all, there's just static. It's as if the signal is lost, and part of the broadcast is cut off. So these are your memories. That was Santa School? What was that last bit? The static. What did he see? Did he show you his memories, Tarleton? What's here is fair? I'm not even gonna ask Tante. Interesting. So you have no doubts that this man speaks the truth, Tarleton. And you're not certain he is not the Santa in question? If so, then I'm convinced. I trust your judgment in this matter. Tante, allow me to apologize for drawing my blade and wrongfully alleging deception on your part. Alleging. It's quite alright, to be fair. I was acting in an extremely suspicious manner. I'd be more worried if you didn't doubt me. You sure were. Suspicious is an understatement. You don't hold anything back, do you? The whole room unconsciously chuckles, filling the air with the sounds of laughter and lightening the mood considerably. So, if Tante here is not this scoundrel Santa, then who else might it be? Even the police have yet to find any significant clues. Master Hogan sounded quite stressed as he told me of the case. A scoundrel Santa. Really doesn't make any sense. That's just not what we Santas do. Not even dark Santas. Tante,
What if we investigated this together? I'm always happy to help a friend.
A friend?
Yeah, we're happy to help. We can't just let this scoundrel Santa go unpunished.
Thank you for your offer. However, this is a mission Headmaster Dead assigned me to handle. It wouldn't feel right shunting this off on you.
I mean, hey, the more the merrier, right? Every Santa's reputation is at stake. Besides, I'd like to get to know you better. Whether you stop the scoundrel on your own or we stop them together, Headmaster Dead would surely be satisfied.
So you're real okay with helping me? Even though we've only just met?
Yeah, sure. Let's all exchange contact to do so we can work out when we'll meet up and do some sleuthing.
It's funny. I always tried to stay in the background, so I never thought I'd be ever befriended people from outside Santa School.
Alright, everyone, let's find this Santa scoundrel and secure the ceremony's success. Yeah! Yeah!
Yeah!
Oh my god, the prologue's finally done. I don't know, I just see like the line yeah, and I want to read it in the most cheesy way possible because who actually says yeah out loud? Other than when you're, of course, very realistically saying something like, yeah boy! Alright, part 1 of episode 1. You say yippers? Like, what's it called? Homelander? Yummers. Yo! Krampus! I'm here with my friends from Shinjuku Academy! We've come to help you out as executive committee members. Oh my god, I'm slurring all my words. Crazy dehydrated. Welcome to the Tokyo Santa School. We're happy to have you here.
Joining the executive committee? You folks from Shinjuku Academy sure aren't shy about trying new things, are you?
It's a pleasure to make all your acquaintance. I'm Ryuta's classmate, Moritaka Shino Inozuka. I'm here to repay Santa for the countless presents I've received over the years. My highest thanks to you for having us. What a gentleman you are. I'm Yule, a friend of Yule's since middle school. Thanks so much for coming.
Hey, shut up, Yule. I'm his friend. Some of you already know me, but my name is Krampus. I'm a third year in the Dark Santa course. Pleased to meet you.
Such a formidable stalwart form. Yet your countenance attests you to be of gentle nature. I am pleased to meet you as well. You should help Arrow with voice acting one day. You should help yourself with voice acting one day, and then maybe I'll actually consider letting you join. I mean, if you're eager to, I wouldn't mind, honestly. It would be quite a change, though. The sound balance would be a whole different issue as well, because right now, if you notice, whenever I do solo streams, it actually ducks the volume of the gameplay itself. So you see, like, the volume of the game gets a bit quieter, which makes me more audible. I can't do that if someone else is joining me, which is why in discussion streams, I just put the volume much quieter. So, different considerations like that. So this is Tokyo Santa School. It seems not much different from the other academies, save for all the sleighs and such. I'd say the sleighs are all over, make it plenty unique. Anyway, we're here to help, so I guess find us where we're needed.
Then you'll be at Ikebukuro Stadium, again, generously on loan to us from Ikebukuro Academy. It's a great place for races.
As you know, we've been getting more and more visitors every year, making venues big enough to accommodate everybody. Making venues big enough to accommodate everyone hard to come by. I see. In a minute, one of the coach-sized school sleighs will be arriving here. We'll be riding that to the stadium. Whoa, last year was crazy, but I thought that was a one-off. I didn't realize the Santa departure ceremony had grown to be such a huge event. So this one, Christmas event, I believe is directly after Ikebukuro Christmas. It's because everyone believes in Santa here, and that's why we all aspire to be Santas ourselves, like your beloved headmaster. It seems as though they are not yet aware of this schedule, Santa. Even the police are still doubtful of the report's validity. Hopefully the matter is resolved before the rumors begin to spread. Ain't no sense in discussing it without any leads to follow. Let's just concentrate on helping with the ceremony for now. I wonder how Shiro and our guildmaster are doing. They're working on different assignments, aren't they? Oh. This is a rare scene in an event where we're actually seeing events unfold without us present. I think they did that briefly in Chapter 13, which is a bit weird since we're pretty much always available otherwise. That is correct. They should be on their way to one of the other joint sponsor schools at this time. Episode 1, Sauna-loving Demon. Oh my gosh, were those deads? Those are totally deads. Carved into that sign. I think it's about time we headed out. Are you ready to go, Arison? Sorry to keep you waiting, Shiro. I'm just about ready. Well? What do you think? Does this outfit look good on me? You should put up your coat. Come here. Shiro proceeds to fasten your coat for you, one button at a time. It's relatively cold today, so it's best you do everything you can to retain your warmth out there. Same goes for you, Shiro. I can do it myself. Okay, seriously, will you marry me? Oh, thank you for subscribing, Shy King 64. Hope you enjoy the rest of the content that's to come.
Marry you? What in the world? That came out of nowhere. Honestly, what goes on in that head of yours?
It feels like someone is watching us. Is it Dante?
Interesting. So this is how people outside of Santa School interact with each other, huh? Oh, don't mind me. Please continue. I can learn a lot from observing you two.
You know, I thought he was like the masochist rep or the doormat rep, but he just might actually be like the eavesdropping rep. What's the term for that again? Voyeur? Yeah, he's a total voyeur.
No, caring for each other's health and well-being is a paramount in any school, so I guess this isn't anything to you. Tomte, how long have you been here? Well, the moment you two came out of the dormitory, I've been behind you the whole time. So you overheard our entire conversation. That Santa sneak of yours is no joke.
I didn't notice you at all. Sneaky, sneaky. He just sly boots you. Was that a cringe face? Which face? I don't know. I'm the top herder at my... What does he mean by top herder? I don't even know what he means by that.
It takes skill to earn a title like that. Here, I'll show you. Animals are on high alert when they're feeding or in heat, right? So we practice masking our presence around them like this.
Like, do you need literal reindeer? I thought you used, like, what's called humans to be reindeers. Yeah, or at least transients.
What the? Ah, found you! Hey, not bad. Not many people can spot me when I'm sneaking. It'd make a great Santa if you'd let me look after you and guide you along the way. The question is, were you able to see what else I did while I was sneaking? Huh? What did he get behind me?
Wait, that's it all. Check it out. Does anything feel different?
Kemt here not only looks good, but also helps to maintain healthy follicles and can even aid in retaining heat. And there's a little more important than health and warmth. Allow me to introduce myself once more. Shiro, Earthen.
Using the invisible cloak for Harry Potter. Also the fact that he can use spells like that, sussy. Man, this bastard. First he got to have it good with dead, and now he has like the best ability ever. This fucking bastard, I swear to God.
It should be me! I'm Tomte, second year Santa course student at Tokyo Santa School, and manager of this year's departure ceremony. Herding is my specialty, and monitoring the health and well-being of my others is my hobby. And my favorite indulgences are thick, milky porridge and hot, steamy saunas. I thought that was going to go in another direction. Let me rephrase that. And my favorite indulgences are thick, milky cum and hot, steamy sex. Hurting? What do you mean by that? Do you take care of animals? Yes, but it applies to humans and Therians too. I help guide others onto Santa's nice list. That's my duty as a herder. And I've come to realize over time that de-stressing is a crucial element in this process, which is where saunas come in. I hope that helped clear things a bit. I feel like we got off the wrong foot when we went previously. So that goes a bit above and beyond what a Santa does in terms of herding people to be on a good list. But I guess it makes sense to herd the reindeer class. I mean, not that he actually even participates, since according to Dad, he hasn't even handed out presents yet. Thank you for the explanation. Clearly, saunas mean a lot to you. We are at your disposal, so let us know what we can do to help. Sure, please. I seek to care for and support everyone equally, including you. There's no need for such stiff formality. Whatever thoughts and feelings are rattling about in your heart and mind, let them loose. I cannot speak freely. You can always speak freely with me. I appreciate that, but this is how I normally speak. I don't hold anything back, do I? Harrison? You want to be invisible too after that, Harrison? I mean, we haven't actually seen you face to face or anything yet. Honestly, I haven't seen any of my discussion partners' faces yet. Very secretive folks. Nah, you're pretty... to be honest, it does feel a bit unfair. I'm just like constantly streaming my face here, and none of my discussion partners have ever shown theirs. So I'm just like, those bastards. Just between you and me. A bit of salt that, I just ignore them usually. No, you're pretty open, actually. Deep down, you're above stress. I have the right to be silent. Let's get back on topic. Am I right to assume by your position as manager of the ceremony that you're the one who was suggested to be a sauna? Yeah. And I admit, I was partly motivated by my love of them, but my primary concern was everyone's health. Just between us publicly. I mean, it's not like it's gonna be capturing the largest audience right now. It's always a very humble kind of experience when I stream these episodes, especially events. So, just between you and us publicly, but most people won't know anyways. With studies, club activities, and usual daily worries, I'm sure everyone in Tokyo has some stress they'd love to shed. I just want everybody to take on the world in tip-top shape, mentally and physically. And what better for that than a sauna? Today, I'm meeting with the artisans and craftspeople who are gonna help me build the centerpiece of it all. Sauna Village! Right. It's gonna take multiple buildings to fit in that many people for a 3-part process, which was just like the heating one, and then the cooling section, and then the outdoor process. I've never heard of like a cooling sauna. I must not know much about saunas, but like, this is very specific knowledge. Sauna Village? I can't picture what that could possibly look like. Maybe I just don't know enough about saunas. Just know it's going to be a fantastic facility, capable of alleviating all of one's daily stresses. Yeah, it really does sound like a cruising spot. It actually just straight up sounds like a cruising spot. I'm determined to get every last visitor to unload all their impurities all inside me, so they can face Christmas in peak condition. And we're here to help you do that. Don't worry, every sauna will come with a glory hole that will fit every transient of every size. What about finding the scoundrel Santa? Well, there's still no proof of the scoundrel Santa and the cause of the recent spike of naughtiness. So until we can verify that one way or another, I say we continue the investigation and ceremony preparations at the same time. Actually, about that, might I make a suggestion? I'd be happy for you to so. What is it? 6 was a volunteer to be on the executive committee. My thought is, what if we were to alternate responsibilities? Each day, half us investigation, half on ceremony prep. We're the only ones who know about the scoundrel Sancho, remember? No, what did they say? What was the choice? God damn it.
Ah, that's such a good idea, Shiro. Tell us more. Yeah, there are things are going to get busy with committee duties, so I've had everyone else head to the Santa School. To be frank, I'm not accustomed to asking for help from others, but thank you. I'm happy to adopt that idea. Just promise me you won't overexert yourself. So shut up, Tante, you of all people saying that. I'll find the cause of all this, then report to Headmaster Dead right away. Thank you, Tante. I'll make sure the rest of our team is advised of this arrangement. I'd like to take our guildmaster's thoughts into consideration as well, however. Anything to add, Ayrton? I just want to focus on helping Tante, but I'm curious about that static. Well, I'm happy to have you on board in any capacity. Now then, shall we get going? For a stop, come to the Technical Academy. Alright, he's just gonna dodge the question. You're just gonna dodge me asking about static? Okay. I've been keeping an eye on my notebook just in case we cross paths with that scoundrel Santa, but I guess that'd be too convenient, huh? Nobody we've passed by so far has been the culprit. You can just pass by people and use your artifact like that? That's a bit invasive. That's real invasive. No zone needed. If you don't mind me asking, that sacred artifact of yours, can it really see into anyone's memories? Oh, yeah. Well, it's been kind of specialized now. Memories flow into it, and the verdict of naughty or nice is output to the page. At least that's the quick and dirty explanation. In any case, it's supposedly similar to Headmaster Dead's sacred artifact by nature, but I can't produce presents from my notebook. Shiro, why the frown? Oh, sorry. I'm just having a little trouble coming to grips with that thing. I know someone who, well, who can do something very similar. Why is he looking sad? Who's he talking about here? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he's talking about like one of the old ones. Since I was just mentioning that it's weird that he can use his artifact anywhere. Isn't it hard for you to have a secret artifact that looks into other people's memories? Like, ethically? Is he talking about his own? Oh, no, he's talking about Alice, I think. Maybe he's talking about Alice. Oh, absolutely. And it doesn't help my image much. People can't help but to suspect I'm peeping on their private memories. But ultimately, it's an absolutely indispensable part of the process of separating the naughty from the nice. So he has no justification for it other than the ends justify the means. This bastard. That's why I always stay in the background as much as possible, so as to mitigate any risk of letting slip the things I see. If you need some extra reassurance, though, you're welcome to have a peek at my memories too, Shiro. I don't know, I'm getting, like, very bad Facebook, like, mega corporation vibes from him about privacy policy right now. I frequently cleanse my soul in the sauna, so I'll feel no shame in whatever you may see. What do you think, Ayrton? Oh yeah, Furufumi. It might be Furufumi. I don't think he actually looks into other people's memories, but more so he records the past memories of past loops. Really, don't think that'll be necessary. We just need to get to know him better. Should we get in private, Tante? Why are you whispering? But sure, I'll show you everything. You've already seen it all once anyway. I've nothing to hide. Thank you, Tante. For the moment, I just want to focus on the task at hand, if that's alright with you. Not a problem. I just wanted the two of you to know that I can be trusted. I won't keep anything from either of you. God damn it, this really does sound like a Facebook or fucking Amazon or so, insert mega corporation personified. Google. Don't worry, you can trust me with your personal data. I won't sell it to other corporations. Until you sign the agree contract so that you can use your websites. So you agree to it. Hey! Out of the way! Oh, Musashi, what's the hurry? Have you encountered a Scoundrel Santa? Huh? That is a Scoundrel Santa! Ah, blast it! There's no time for chit-chat right now. Gramps has been after me all day, intent on drowning me in bath. You gotta get the heck out of here. Go on and get...
Go on and duck under the gate if you're headed in, though. Later.
He records the past to predict the future. Yeah, I mean, Tomte's is recording other people's memories, which is distinct from that. But there could be an argument that he could be referring to him. It's kind of a bit shaky, though, that link.
The children in this academy live in fear of being drowned. What is going on here? I think we might have a naughty one inside. Both of you, on your guard. I believe it was only a figure of speech. Or a tremendous exaggeration, to put it another way. But we'll be careful. I never got your back, Garrison. Let's go. Musashi! Get your filthy butt in here! What's with all the yelling? Our grandson Musashi is going at it again.
Oh, welcome back, Take. Yeah, it's Musashi's bath this time. You know how the story goes. Rams has been trying to get him in the shop, in the soup all day.
Musashi is getting that tender age where he hates being told what to do. Turned into a rebel he has. But you know, as much as he claims to hate baths, he really doesn't smell all that bad.
Now that you mention it, you're right. Could be washing himself in the river or something.
I'll explain why his hair is always so messy. Good thinking, Kurogane. The only thing is, the river water must be freezing this time of year. That can't be good for him.
Oh, I hadn't thought of that. He's liable to catch a nasty cold doing that.
Hot baths would be so much better for him.
Musashi!
Either a bath or death.
Your choice! Yo, Takamaru, Kurogane, Matsumara. Hey, pleasant surprise. Does your sacred artifact need maintenance or something? You already said Kurogane's name wrong? Were you like Kurogane? Come on, it's Japanese. Of course the E is pronounced. Kurogane. Let me see it. Whatever the problem is, I'll get it taken care of. We won't need to construct a Santa village. Or a sauna village. Actually, honestly, this is a pretty small scale. I know it seems ridiculous to build a sauna village, but like, they have literally built little Tir Nanog before. Like, the fuck?
Are you all acquainted already?
Well, I'm sorry to spoil the reunion, but the one who's come to see you, it was actually me. Specifically to discuss the construction. You actually pronounce it as Kurogane, Jesus Christ. Specifically to discuss the construction of the venue. Is Kurogane. Oh, you got me saying it too. Is Kurogane, the Academy's executive committee here? You're American, you always got it wrong. Okay, but then how do you explain your name, Joe? It's like, there is no name that starts with Z, H that's American. Ah, right. The joint sponsorship. Are all three of you here for that? I'm the one you're looking for. And I'm guessing you must be Tamte, the one in charge of the event.
It's an honor to finally meet the famed Kamata crafters. I can't stress how grateful I am to count you among our sponsors.
Ah, flattery won't get you much here, friend. Just leave the head thing to me, though. And whatever you need, I'll get it done.
I'd say Flurry got him everything. You haven't even heard what he's going to ask to do yet, and you've already agreed.
No need to be worried about Take. You've literally created a little Tir Nanog. And ain't no blueprint this inventor can't bring to life. Your friend actually gave you this name, and it's not your actual name, silly. Oh, I see.
Those are some bold words,
oh, wait, that's not his name.
Those are some bold words, Kurogane. But I expect nothing less from a guildmaster.
So, what do you have in mind? Don't keep me in suspense now. What we want you to create is a sauna village. That face.
A sauna what? A whole village of saunas?
Ah, we figured you'd be a little confused at first. Tomte, you're up. Fill in the blanks.
What I'm looking for is a facility where you can indulge in each of the three sauna principles. Sauna, Avanto, and sunbathing. I was hoping you could apply a Christmas theme to it, and maybe prominently feature our Santa avatar himself, Headmaster Dead.
Your name starts with T? Are you the infamous Little T from Bootleg Housamo? Oh, interesting. Okay, it's all starting to come together for me. I might not be able to handle this on my own, though. Yeah, Kurogani's specialty is more about the Sacred Artifact weapons. It's more Takamura's specialty that's about buildings. Take, Gramps, do you think you could help me out on this one? I'd really owe you one if you could. You know, Colgate help, right? Little T? Hey, you!
So much for all that big talk earlier, huh? I gotta admit, though, the return of this promises to be pretty fantastic. This could be a mighty big job for us. We're to be part of this from the start anyway. Of course we'll help. Besides, we might have more luck getting Musashi to take Asana than Beth. Now that's easy on head, Takamaru. Asana might be the perfect thing for someone who doesn't like getting wet. Is that why Musashi hates baths? A fear of water? We figured he had at least... we figured he was at least washing up in a river or something. I mean, I don't know. That's just a guess on my part. We can ask him once we finally catch his foily butt. Hold on a moment. Does this mean you're the naughty ones who've been trying to drown that young child? Drown? That's overstating things by 1,000%. I'm just trying to get that kid to bathe. He always avoids it like a cat. As I said, a figure of speech. Good to hear it from the horse's mouth, though. Huh. Sorry to have doubted you. But that raises a good point. Can you design a sauna even those who dislike bathing would enjoy? No worries. Guess you passed Musashi up there. Goes to show just how much he hates taking his bath. Not the bootleg help. Well, for another, it ends with T, with E. If you're American and you're a Native American, then it's probably like a basic-ass white name, so... One of the most basic-ass white names that start with T and end with E. Trevor with an E. That doesn't make sense. Anyway, with that little misunderstanding sorted, let's say we get started. I'm ready to go myself. Let's plan this village out and make that departure ceremony of yours a great success. Looks like he shook them off. Sure glad those summoners and that jolly-looking guy came along to distract him. Just what do those crafters think they are anyway? Treating their bodyguard like a child. We don't need that kind of treatment. We're only interested in making some coin while proving our skill to the world. It is a basic house fight name, amazing. So, what to do next? Guess we'll have to have another meeting to decide our next move, huh? Uh-oh, they're making little kids evil. Tell me I'm not the only sense of presence coming around the corner. Evil Musashi. I did? So did I. And me too? So we're all in agreement then. If we all felt it, that's not our imagination. Ain't no amateur if they were able to sneak past me. Must be one of Saksa's spies come to get intel on the crafters. Oh, what do you look at that? Musashi is actually bodyguarding again. At any rate, this means I'm up. It's finally time to do my job as the Academy Samurai for Hire. You keep forgetting that he hears other voices. More like he has multiple souls inside him, but yeah. But I can't really tell their accents apart to give them any distinct voice. It's coming from the same body anyways. Let's go kick them out and show those stuffy inventors that we're no mere children. No! Sorry. You're like, Taos, where have you been? Curator, we have an emergency situation. What is it? Don't tell me the fur trees were all sold out. No, it's our guild portal. Arthur has arrived. What? Mama's here! That's so both wonderful and troubling at the same time. This Christmas, I want to give Mama something special. But to make that happen, I need the help of Santa. There's no way a fool like me can figure out what Mama really wants otherwise. I'm now a university student, a proper adult by society's standards. This is a problem because everybody knows Santa doesn't visit adults. So I've had to think of a loophole to get Santa to come visit me. I cannot let anyone away with his experience. Talos! Don't let anyone near this basement. Got it? Oh no, is he gonna create something to, like, make some sort of facsimile of a child? My apologies again, Crater, but we seem to already have an intruder. Xmas? Has Santa already come? No, that's not possible. What are you? How did he get in here? Want presents? Can make milk porridge for me, perhaps? What? Santa doesn't ask for compensation. Tell us! Get these frauds out of here immediately. Yes, Crater. My wish is your command. Talos nonchalantly reaches out to grab the intruders, expecting them not to put up much of a fight due to the demeanor of the size. However... disappointing. The intruder slips past Talos' outstretched hand and charges towards Faceless in a single smooth movement. What the? Crater! Talos' panicked voice echoes through the basement in a dramatic fashion, but just as the intruders collide with Faceless. No, he's been a bad kid. Oh no, he's still here. Oh, made in the nick of time. Faceless, you're right. I was worried they'd already done you in. Looks like a little more than a fall to me. Thank you for the save, Musashi. Musashi, what are you doing here? Humblest apologies for letting an intruder get past this, but I'm a bodyguard, not a gatekeep. I did save you in time, though, so I did my job well, right? That's not what I mean. You local native Tokyo? Good. Yes, we are natives to Tokyo, not transient. But what was that to you? Nothing personal. We possess you now. You what now? Tell us. Get the heck out of here. Hold on a minute, Talos. Can you please not let me so provocatively? Crater, this is an emergency situation. Your understanding and cooperation are requested. Well, that takes care of my clients. Now we cannot lose and fight without hesitation. Face me, intruders. We'll show you what Musashi is all about. What even happened to Musashi in Chapter 9? Like, how did they slip through? I forgot. The invaders, that is. You can see the fan art now. I would rather not have that image in my mind. Oh, no battle. Okay. Or if there was a battle, there was no after sequence. No, I'm gonna continue part 2, of course, of episode 1, but I need to be back one more time. Sorry, it's a bit weird, but stuff is happening. Give me a second. Okay, chair stream is over. I'm back. You're here to take over the stream. You sure you want to do that? Did I miss anything? Let's see. No auto text. Good. The framing's good. Fittings are perfect. I think we've got this one in the bag. Inspection complete.
You already built it. Wow.
Built this year's sauna as a dry run. No ironic pun intended. Tell me what you think.
Well, don't mind if I do. How in the world did he finish so fast? That's what I was saying.
I was motivated. Wanted to answer the question as to whether or not that brat might actually go for a sauna. I made quick work of it, but rest assured, I paid careful attention to all the necessary safety precautions. Though try not to judge the exterior too harshly. Like I said, this was whipped up in a hurry. Much too modest. It's beautiful, and the natural aroma of the wood is intoxicating. I'm already feeling relaxed. Tomte, what's wrong? Why are you crying? I don't have any memory of it, but I just feel like my homeworld must have been something like this.
Tomte, you're liking, huh? Wasn't that overstating things a bit?
I mean, we haven't yet turned the stove on, but I can tell. It's all just right. This is a sauna of the highest quality. Takamaru, I can't thank you enough for your masterful work.
The crafters must be rolling in dough with how many, like, huge commissions they get like this.
I'm glad you like it. Shall we give it a go? I was hoping you'd see that. Let's.
Hey, Taki! You didn't see any suspicious figures come over this way, did you?
What's going on?
It's all a huge mess out there. Someone's running around making all kinds of mischief near their portal. Hiding tools and materials, vandalizing robots. The whole guild is in chaos right now.
What? Such naughtiness? Just outside?
We reviewed the security robot's video records, but it's clear there's someone in here who ain't supposed to be, and... but... whoever it is, they're so fast we couldn't get a clear look. Doing the flash. Mischief... Is this our scheduled Santa? Sure. Isn't this... I think we got a culprit.
I hate to walk away from the sauna without first enjoying it to its fullest, but it's my duty to take care of this. Well, me! My herder senses to tell me our mark can be found this way.
His face is Sonic. What? Wait. No, I kind of see it now. It's like the stupid, you know, the skin showing with the different hair color on the side. A tiny bit.
Arthur, look over there.
Something points out a figure right in the middle of vandalizing the workshop's walls. Could it be? It's Musashi possessed. Musashi. Oh, wait, something's not right. I sense another presence too. Is Musashi possessed by something? Or rather, another thing?
Wait, there are more people. Crater, my senses have located the escapee. What a speedy little... Who's there?
I face this. Have you been a good boy for Santa? Tell us, you're looking well. Screw faces.
I'm functioning well, but if I may, I'd like to make a request.
It's fucking loser. It's fucking cuck. I hate this piece of shit to face this.
Next time, please address my creator before addressing me. Mama! I'm so happy to see you! Wait, no, not in time. Mama, are you alright? Has the rapscallion pulled some trick on you? Slapping, kick me, signs on your back or hiding your shoes?
I face this gestures towards Musashi, but upon seeing your slightly puzzled look, quickly explained himself.
I don't mean Musashi. I'm pointing to that thing within him.
Tell us everything you know, please.
Well, Mama, the thing is...
Okay, so you're saying you tried to invite Santa here, but it wasn't Santa who arrived.
I just want to give Mama the best present he ever had. Musashi saved me, but got possessed in my stead. Whatever they are, they took Musashi's body and ran off with them. Oh wait, this tells. Whatever they are, they took Musashi's body and ran off with them. We made chase, and now we are here. But it's multiple beings within him. A present from Santa for me? Thank you. It's the thought that counts. As long as you're happy, Mama. That's all I could ever ask for. So whatever's in possession of Musashi right now is in the Santa or Santas that have faced the summoned. I've never heard of a Santa possessing someone though. Even here in Tokyo where the strange things are abound. That's definitely a new one. If there really are Santas in there, do you think you might know them, Tomte? I haven't heard of a Santa who could do something like that either, to be honest. What should we do, Gramps? You think Musashi come to after a good smacking? Smacking Musashi around is all we needed to do. That ain't much of an ask. But we run the risk of hurting the poor kid. Right. To say nothing of his speed right now. I doubt we could even keep up with him. Let's think of a different plan. What if we dumped salt on him? We got some stockpiled right here for the ridgepole raising ceremony. Good thinking. Here goes nothing. Hope you don't get any in your eyes, Musashi. The power of salt compels you! The power of salt compels you! A cloud of salt blankets Musashi, like snow covering a field. But Musashi doesn't even seem to notice. He just gleefully continues vandalizing the workshop as though nothing has been done to him at all. Well, that was a bust. Guess the whole notion of blessing and exercising with salt is foreign to whatever's in him. Why do I keep on clicking? Oh no! I need to move my mouse away from the center. Well, can you elaborate more on that, Shiro? Or, I have an idea. Why don't we stop him by giving him a sauna or something? Or use my rule running, that's it. Right, your sacred artifact can sever unwanted bonds, and I'm pretty sure this one falls firmly in that category. Sever bonds? You can do that, Earthen. Oh, I can try. Alright. Come forth! Boundless tail! Should have used sugar. Spoons below sugar makes medicine go down. It's a natural expression. Okay. Yeah! No, I don't get the reference. Is it like an American folklore or something? Musashi draws his sword and adeptly parries your blade. He's too fast. I can't break through. Get over here, you little brat. Damn brat, stop bullshitting me. I don't think that will work. Musashi is a master fencer. I doubt any of us can corner him, given his field of experience. Now, what's something he's not very good at? Taking a bath? Sorry, but anyone mind if I interject? What is it, Tomte? I may have a potentially brilliant idea, and I can't very well just sit on it. Is it related to saunas? Think about it. He's got something impure within him, and what have I been saying is the best way to rid oneself of impurities. Are you suggesting what I think you're suggesting? You know it! Nothing washes away all the muck from one's body and soul quite like a sauna. That literally does make sense in real life. Like, it does not actually get rid of anything. But okay. It definitely dilates your blood vessels and gets blood flow moving when you're surrounded by something like heated evaporated water. But it's not removing impurities per se. Tomte, I know saunas are alleged to have a number of detoxifying benefits. Alleged is being the operative word. But they've never been proven. It's simply not backed up by compelling... See, I'm with Shiro here. Shut the fuck up! It's my story now! No, I'm not talking about that. Oh, that's good too. I'm speaking of a more mental or spiritual aspect here. I'm gonna need you to take a deep breath and hear me out, Shiro. No, it's just for Mary Poppins. I mean, I guess that's not American folklore, that's more just British folklore or something like that. It's a foregone conclusion that sand power is real, right? And if there's sand power, why couldn't there be sauna power too? I really don't think. I'm just speaking in Shiro's voice right now. You know, it's funny, but the sound of that word sauna reminds me of one of my relatives, which feels like a lucky omen, kind of. Yes, that's the spirit. I'm so glad you're our sauna build master. Sauna build master? I really do like the sound of that. Well, that has different implications if you know what exactly the name of whoever he is referring to is. Within what little vague memory remains of my homeworld, I can recall the sauna always being classed as a sacred site. And a sacred site may be just what the doctor ordered to purify Musashi. Well, if there's no other suggestions, why not give it a go? Tante. Saunas! Pretty much, just like with fucking Tongue Gleason here. Stew. Which they were exactly like in their like 5 seconds of cameo period during Sunshine Christmas. My question is then, how do we lead him into the sauna? We shouldn't force it. How about we just ask? Worth a try, isn't it? Hey, did you see that fantastic we got set up there? You want to join us? It feels amazing in there. No! He's scared of bats. No! I don't ever want to take a bath! Well, that was unexpected. Musashi really is possessed, right? Cause that sounded a lot like the real deal to me. Mura! Really hates bats that much, enough to shrug off a possession. Nah, I'm not Musashi. Bats are great. That's really me, but at least I was able to come back. All it took was these hands swinging with the sword again. So, thanks for that. I'm afraid it's only temporary though. There's a tug of war going on in here. Fight for control of this body. I can't believe a single touch was all it took to knock all of us back in the back seat. That's downright shameful. Maybe the being inhabiting this spell has some kind of link to it that supersedes ours. Wait! Back on topic. No bats! That's what I came back to say. But I have a legitimate reason for avoiding bats. It's not fear or childish stubbornness. You see, when you bathed, you have to leave your weapons aside now. It's the one time you're left completely defenseless. And you don't even have to be a samurai for hire to make a few enemies here and there who just love to exploit that. Plus, what if there were an attack on my client? I'd be a failure as a bodyguard. How can I live with myself? Wait, was that him like changing expressions for a split second as if he's trying to sell a story that's not true? That's all I need to do to ensure that the client's safety is to keep away from that. I'm willing to make that sacrifice. I'm pretty sure he's talking out of his ass right now. He totally is. Yeah, he's changing his face. He's checking if we're buying it. No, we're not buying it. Could be you just don't like bats. Yeah, we can tell you're faking it. That's pretty clever. I've never seen that animation used in Housamo before. So noble, putting the needs of others for your own. Takamaru, please. This is clearly a ruse. Musashi, I heard those telltale coughs. What? A ruse? And I fell for it? Well, that's sure not a good look for me. Fine, you got me. I actually really want to bathe. So much, in fact. It seems so relaxing, but I just... Worry not, Musashi. Leave it to us crafters. Huh? Musashi, I never knew I had a fondness for bathing. Don't you worry, the entire Crafters Guild will secure your surroundings while you bathe to ensure your safety. Okay. Huh? But I'm... Very appropriate adult behavior. Everyone take off your clothes. Takako just changes out of his clothes to make sure Musashi doesn't feel alone being naked. And smiles at Musashi. Let's get going, kiddo. I'll force you into the bath. I can watch your back for you like I did with the kids. I can't for Nasakusa. Oh, it's not the first time I see. Wait, no, I just... So you're in great sport. Now's our chance while he's doing so. Take this. Yeah! How long has Takamaru had the tower underneath his clothes?
It's probably not even a towel. It's probably just like some sort of rag he uses to wipe off the sweat that he just kept down there. Fucking crap, sword god.
Oh, Dios mío, have mercy! Let us commence the great Sonic experience you could ever imagine. I will help you achieve an absolute state of health and well-being.
Okay. Are we gonna get an after credit scene, or rather, an after battle scene? Starts with T, ends with letter E. Is your name Tomte? Very on the nose. And Tomte does look like a basic ass white.
Sodas!
You just got recommended one of your videos while watching Ara. Hey, nice. You swear it's a common name. I'll just have to guess later.
Ah! Have mercy!
Under the watchful eye of the entire Crafters Guild, all naked in front of them at high alert, Musashi's cries echo throughout the skies of Kamata. Very appropriate.
Nobody said anything about a shower. This is part of the sauna. You clothe yourself before entering hot spring, don't you?
It's the same thing with saunas.
Looking fresh, Musashi. Even your hair's gotten a sheen for it.
Watching them reminds me of how you used to wash my hair for me when I was little, Gramps. Ah, good times.
To recall bathing with Mama for so long, though I'd be too bashful about it to do it now. Talos, stand from me so Mama's eyes are not so a wretched figure. Your command is my wish, creator. I, Talos, who embody your most physical ideal form, shall be your public image. Good. Stay there. Oh, the juvenile.
Fucking faceless. Tomte,
the sauna stove is ready. So I'm just supposed to splash water into the stones inside her. Is that right? Precisely. Splashing water in the sauna stones produces steam, which is why these are widely known as steam saunas. Soaking in that humidity is their unique appeal. For the actual event, I was planning to use some aromatic oils as well.
Hey, this feels amazing. There's also the stimulating scenery of a bunch of naked men. Okay.
I know exactly what you mean.
Everybody in this guild is so muscular. Yeah, it is the craft of things to strip half the time. Except this time they're doing it with Musashi. Well, they got no lid on for any of that.
Alright, I think we're ready to increase the temperature. Let's sweat out every little thing afflicting our bodies and souls.
A crafter orgy waiting to happen.
No! Anything but with faces! Never!
Get me out of here. Last thing I want right now. Why are perfect lighter skinned? Sus. I mean, that is the impression I got. There's just so much wrong with the faceless.
Alright, I think we're ready to increase the temperature. Let's sweat out every little thing afflicting our bodies and souls. I'm burning up! Something is coming out of me! Whoa! Didn't think it would work quite so quickly. Push! Squeeze! Your hand if you need to. Squeeze my hand if you need to. Tomte, it's not childbirth. We're just expelling what's possessing him.
Where's our chubby orgy Housamo? Do we have a chubby guild? As far as the closest thing we have to a chubby guild is the Beast Tamers and Barrel Furries, which, you know, I prefer it that way, but still. It's peculiar we don't have like a chubby human-only guild. Push harder. Milk chocolate,
Push, Musashi! Come on! You can do it! Ah! There they are! Sauna's so nice. Very satisfied. What the?
Tomte, did your secret artifact absorb them? Now that I really think about it, we don't have a birth rep in this game yet. I mean, it's a primarily homosexual game, but like, there's some girls that would be. Actually, never mind. What am I talking about? We have fucking Temujin, and also actually we have lots of Emperor reputees. There's also Golden Bursty, and I'm pretty sure there's one more besides those two. Where are they when we them?
What is this memory?
A fragment of memory plays out in the sauna, visible to everyone present.
Socializing has never been one of my strong suits. It isn't rare for me to let my temper get the better of me and cause all kinds of trouble. Some say it's only a matter of time before I'll start feeling out of place in Tokyo. In a foreign world with no one to rely on and no one to turn to, the being collapses, tired and hungry. Is this it? Is this how it ends?
Wait. Is this Tante or is this not Tante? I thought it was gonna be Tante, but it's not. I'm just gonna stick to devil voice. I don't want to. Saying proper sentences with the devil voice does not make sense. I'm just gonna stick to Tante's.
If so, why was I even summoned here to Tokyo?
Is he gonna keep making noises when he remembers something?
Eureka!
Things like that. Smoldering within his heart is bitter rage, originating from being scorched and branded as a demon. It's a sorrow and frustration brought on by this bitterness that's hindered his ability to bond with others.
My goodness, honey, come here, quick! What's the hurry? Your knees aren't what they used to be, you know. You'd best slow down, dear. Oh, please, I'm not that old. You're right. You don't seem injured, at least, but you sure have seen better days. Leave me alone.
Did you just slap the old lady? I saw away the hand that's reached out to me. My stomach then rumbles before I even had a moment to regret what I've done.
So you're hungry then, eh? Well, come home with us. Your grandma here is the best cook in the world. Even after all these years, I still look forward to her meals every day. Oh, stop it, honey. You're gonna make me blush.
The elderly couple seems to pay no mind to the earlier rudeness. As a result, a wave of shame washes over me for having lashed out like a temperamental child.
If it's okay, can I have some porridge?
Mayor requests despite my misgivings, and the elderly couple just smiles and reaches out to me once more. Tomte wipes sweat from his brow at the display of memories seemingly originating from one of these mischievous creatures. Finally concludes. That doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. We saw it was like a memory of the devil, but I'm pretty sure that's just a substitute for Tomte himself. There is no way that refers to the devil, or these devils that are coming in groups here and don't seem to speak proper English in the first place, and obviously just don't look like what's called something with hands to be grabbing on with. So, deductively speaking, it doesn't make sense. It's probably Tomte himself, even though we saw the silhouette of the devils. That's wholesome, at least. Yeah, I'll make you wholesome. Tomte wipes sweat from his brow and display of memories being originated from these mischievous creatures finally concludes. Are you okay, Tomte? You look a bit like you've fallen ill.
I'm fine. I'm in the sauna after all, so there's no way I wouldn't be in peak condition.
Okay, if you say so. So that memory, was that a schedule Santa? I don't really understand. I have an inkling. I have a feeling it's actually Tomte.
Word is mentioned being branded as a demon, and I can definitely relate to that myself. The person whose memories we saw had a different manner of speaking than the beings that accosted me. It's Tomte! Yes, the ones that attacked me had a more childish, broken way of speaking. Tell us, play back that memory from earlier. Acknowledge, Crater. Playing memory now. Presents? Can you make milky porridge for me, please? Milky cummies? The one whose memories we saw asked for porridge as well. Different speech patterns, but a connection nonetheless. Okay, so let's say those memories are from one of the beings that possess Musashi. How does that relate to more people winding up on Santa's naughty list? Maybe it doesn't. Or maybe it's the key that explains everything. But it did seem unlikely that a single scoundrel could wreak so much havoc. So the multiple creatures that may be a significant clue. Whew, ceremony prep comes along well. But investigation back to square one. You remember leaving out milk and cookies for Santa and then ended up eating themselves? It was you who was the Santa all along, but also that sounds kind of sad. But also I'm pretty sure I have a memory like that too, where I put them on. I was like excited looking for Santa, and then I was just like, I felt bad after they didn't come, and I was like eating them, but I was like, I couldn't feel too bad because I was eating milk and cookies. Oh man, I miss milk and cookies. I'd say we learned something today at least. And hey, the prep work really made great strides for today. We'll investigate more tomorrow. Well, I really do owe you one, Tante. Thank you. If you need anything, feel free to seek us out anytime. I appreciate it. But as I think the others here can attest to, I much prefer being the one who gives help over receiving it. Maybe so, but society is built on mutual care. You'll exhaust yourself if you only ever give to others. So just keep that in mind, and we're here. We're here whenever you need us. I don't even know how Musashi sounds. Or I kind of do, but it's kind of hard to get that childish, rough voice. Besides, I gotta pay you back for forcing me to the sauna. Sometimes you talk, your big talk hits the nail right on the head, Musashi. Thank you for coming, for helping Musashi, Tante. The crafters are, as a whole, are in your debt. Don't know what we do without you. Joe, you fat ass. You fat fucking piece of fat. Affectionate. Well, all that's squared away. I think I'm going to go get his strings. Will the rest of you be much longer? Oh yeah, I forgot he's a variant. I can't. It's too much. Okay, I guess we can see why he's leaning this way. In this sense, at least this is a more reasonable explanation. He just collapsed because he's overwhelmed by the heat. Takamaru? Oh no, he's boiled through. Holy I mean, you okay? Bulge. I was gonna say bulge. Holy bulge. Alright, this is bad. He's dehydrated. I'll get something for him to drink right away. Him wearing that, like, Mrs. Santa Claus outfit still doesn't make sense to me at all, though. Vending machines are this way. Follow me! I actually forgot Takamaru was a variant in this for a second. Okay, Takamaru, I'll wipe you down. Thank you for wiping the sweat off me. I don't stink, do I? What? Hey, you don't need to go that low. I can do the rest myself. Cut to black. Okay. We didn't suffer such effects from the sauna. How come Takamaru reached the point of the collapse? Probably an ogre thing, maybe? I should have thought of it. He was sitting on the higher benches, and sometimes the upper benches get much hotter. I could go into details on the links between molecular velocity, air pressure, and temperatures, but to put it simply, warm air expands, so it's less dense compared to cooler air. Less dense means it has less mass, which causes it to sit on top of the denser cooler air. So you can sit up there. Okay, it's not just like a backrest, it's also like you can just sit on it. Density. That would be the mass of an object, or in this case, a gas divided by its volume, if I'm recalling my math correctly. That's physics, it's not math, it's physics. Here you go, Takamaru. Drink up! I feel much better now. Thank you, everybody. Shame on you for forgetting Takamaru. I did too. I mean, he's an okay character. But I don't even remember really what took place in with the ogres besides some beam throwing happening and him aggressively making out with Mototsumi. I knew it'd be warmer up there, but I didn't think the difference would be that drastic. Takamaru, are you really okay? Yeah, I just got a little woozy. I'm fine now. Were you worried about me, Basis? Yeah, that's unusual for him. In your dreams, let's go tell us. Your command is mine, wish creator. Good day, everyone.
I think it's about time we headed back to Shinjuku ourselves. Take care of yourself, Sakamoto. Be sure to rest up real good, okay?
Thanks for your concern. You're welcome to come visit whenever you want to make sure I'm okay. What an exhausting day. Is there anything I can do for either of you two to make it a little better?
You must be as every bit of tired as any of us, Tomte. No need to concern yourself with us.
Oh, it's no bother. I just want to strengthen our bonds if I can.
Hey, Harrison and Shirak! I guess we're gonna be taking turns with partnering with these guys, maybe. Or maybe not. I don't know how it'll work out, but Shiro's an unexpected partner for this. I do think he's right up, actually, Shiro. Hey, partner! The cafe is serving curry tonight. Let's say we go get our spices on. Oh man, I'm so fucking hungry. I haven't had curry in ages. Would you like to join us, Tomte? I'm sure Mr. Mononobe wouldn't mind.
That's a lovely idea. I can go ask permission right now, but I'm certain he'd be alright with it. Tomte. Was Tomte with you until just now? He seemed to be gone at this point. I did not catch sight of him when we arrived. Hey, where did he go? That's odd. If I'd known he was leaving, I would have made sure to say a proper goodbye.
It seems the two of you are becoming fast friends with Tomte. No fair. It's my turn to make friends with him next, okay? The heck you talking about? I'm the one who's gonna be joining him tomorrow. Just promise you won't cause him or us any trouble in your bids for his fiction. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. You got me and my partner here together, and we'll keep each other in check. No need to worry about a thing. You've really had curry. I need to get it again sometime. So good, so good. My favorite type of curry is Malaysian curry. Well, Taiwanese or Malaysian. Like, Indian curry is like okay, but I have a problem with it tasting kind of the same. And Japanese curry is just like, it's nice and sweet, but it's also way too mild for me to really get the punch. So it's like, Malaysian has the best flavors overall, and the nice spice, and also has the greatest complexity in flavor.
I'm sure they don't mind me leaving so suddenly. I'd rather not upset their unity, and I'm also not feeling all that well.
What's curry bread? I believe that's an Indian dish. And curry bread is when you have curry inside a bread. That's literally that.
Why is that though? I just had a sauna. Wait, am I just unconsciously avoiding any chance of having to rely on others for anything? No, that can't be it, can it?
Very complicated subject to really understand what curry bread is. I know, Joe. But it's just like, the curry's here, the bread is on the outside. That is curry bread. You may want to rewind this part of the video later on to go through that demonstration again. Tomte tries to evaluate his actions by reaching back into his memory, but each attempt is marked by a sudden severe headache.
My head, but I feel like I'm close to remembering something important. Maybe I'm just tired. I should report in to Headmaster Dad.
There we are. Okay, just to confirm. Yeah, next part is episode 2. We will not be continuing that today. That'll be tomorrow. Same time, 7 p.m. Actually, let me just head over here. So that is Mr. Christmas Prologue and episode 1. I already forgot what the prologue, the subtitle is again. It's like helping Santa. I guess the helping Santa in this case is Tomte. But yeah, my thoughts on this episode so far. As we can see, it seems it's maybe breaking the formula a bit. I know we did talk with Takamaru, but Takamaru is hardly the focus here, and Takamaru still needs to be around to build the rest of the saunas as well too. So I have a feeling it might be just focusing on Tomte the entire time, which is an interesting take. Tante and the side characters. It does seem more like an episode for Masashi than it did for Takamaru, to be honest. Which I do not mind. The more we go away from formula, the better for sure. But you know, stepping away from formula side, what did I think of the actual story? It's kind of a bit of a pull, an ass pull, in terms of we're just all kind of saunas do make sense for Christmas, you know. It's like everyone needs to recover and feel healthier. That's exactly what Christmas is about. No, everyone's just bullshit. Everyone just wants to go in the sauna and like all the Santa students were just like, yeah, saunas are so good, but in reality, just like, yeah, that sounds pretty amazing. We should enjoy ourselves there. Shit does not make sense. It has nothing to do with festivities. But whatever, they're already committed to it anyways, and the headmaster had already agreed. That bitch Tante though, I can't believe he's so good with Dead Moroz right now. And he has the power to be invisible. That bitch. I feel like Sanji right now when he discovered Absol, took the secret invisible fruit power. Anyway, look forward to more tomorrow. It's gonna be 7 p.m. ET. And it will continue this way for episode 2 and 3, and then the day after is 4 and 5, and then finally on Tuesday it's gonna be episode 6 and 7. But yeah, that's it for me. I'll just read the chat about a bit, and it's mostly people saying bye. That's fine. Okay, that's it for me. Take care, everyone, and have a very merry November, and watch out for any Mariah Careys coming out to theaters soon to you. Yeah, see ya.